We have here a quarter that's worth potentially $35,000. It could actually be more than that, but that's what the seller here is asking, is $35,000 here on eBay as of June of 2016. And he had it graded by NGC, which is one of the grading companies. What makes it so rare is that it is a proof mint error quarter that was struck upon a 1941 quarter from Canada. And you could actually see where it says 1941 on the back here, above the dollar word. And it's getting a lot of attentions, a lot of inquiries, people asking questions, and really interested in buying this quarter. Who knows? It might be worth $100,000. Might be a good investment for somebody, maybe to flip in a few years here. Currency is something that, you know, if it's collectible currency, it's something that usually doesn't degrade in value, just continues to go up, because of course it can't be reproduced, unless it's counterfeited, of course. But so right now, about 3,000 people are watching it, and I guarantee you someone is going to snag this thing pretty soon. But don't be too quick to, you know, look in your pockets and to see if you might have one of these things, because it was never they were never released into circulation. And what happened was, in San Francisco, California, they I guess they realized that there were errors, and they wouldn't release it to the public. But here recently, they got the permission of the Secret Service, the U.S. Secret Service, who handles currency, counterfeits, and stuff like that. And they went ahead and gave California the go, and California sold it to, I'm assuming, some collectors. Now, I don't know how many's in circulation, how many were sold. I'm guessing it's a few, but as of right now, there's no count on how many are out there. But again, you're not going to find it probably in your pocket, because it never was released. And you know, there are two types of collectors when it comes to, you know, collectible currencies. There's the, you know, the people that look for really rare, collectible, mint-graded currency. And then you have those collectors that they're looking for nothing but errors. And of course, this is what this would fall under, an error. And again, this quarter was made and struck over a Canadian quarter, a 1941 Canadian quarter. And we could look here at the pictures. Here's the, it's interesting because on this, on the front, you could actually see the writing on the side. Very interesting. And I'll show you here a Canadian quarter here in a second. Here's the back. Right above where it says dollar, it'll say 1941 backwards. And I'll show you that here in a second. Right here, you can see where it says in the red, it gives you an example where the 1941 is. And if you can see here, there's the 1, there's the 9, and you can see that 4 right there, and that's the 1. I can clearly see it as day. And of course, that's an example of the, I'm assuming that they blew the quarter, the U.S. quarter up compared to the Canadian quarter. I could be wrong. But this is what the Canadian quarter looks like on the back. And that's what the Canadian quarter looks like on the front. And as I was showing you earlier, you could see this lettering here. You could actually see the lettering here on the side. That is so unusual. Very, it would be a very good quarter to have if you had the money. The guy that's selling it here on eBay, his name's Mike Byers, and looks like he's written a book, and he considers himself a professional. Here are some more bigger pictures of it. Looks like he sells other coins, but he says right here, he says, proof coins are struck by technicians who had fed the blanks into a special press. They are produced, examined, and packaged using extreme quality control. It is very unusual to find major proof errors. A few broad strikes, off-centered, double strikes and collars, and off metals have been known to be found in sealed proof sets. Proof errors are aggressively sought after by many error collectors. He goes on to say that it was auctioned off by the state of California, being approved by the U.S. Secret Service, and determined that it was legal to sell it, and the state of California then auctioned them. The unique 1970 S-proof quarter from the U.S. was overstruck on a 1941 quarter from Canada. This mint error was originally discovered in groups of San Francisco proof errors that was auctioned by the state of California. Very cool. So, if you have $35,000, this might be actually a good investment. Alright, thanks for watching.